DoroheDoro starts off with two guys being attacked by a lizardman and his muscular companion. The lizardman eats one of the guys, which you think would be GG right there, but oh no, there's a human hiding inside his mouth. And after confirming that he is in fact not the one, this man is skewered, cut into pieces. And at this point my brain is hemorrhaging, the room's spinning. I have questions. Is that fucking CGI? I can't. Not again. I've been scarred by bad CGI my whole life. But DoroheDoro doesn't have time to answer these questions because this ride ain't over yet. And the man, with his dying breath, finger, shoots out a puff of smoke to create a door for his friend to escape. But I persisted. DoroheDoro, wait, slow down. Is this really CGI? What did any of that mean? Why did that very muscular man break his finger? Why just his finger? I have so many questions. And DoroheDoro gently brushed my hair aside and said, it doesn't care. So with the little brain cells I had left, I finished the episode. And let me just say this show is fascinating. DoroheDoro almost reminds me of shows like Samurai Champloo. It even has a baseball episode. There's clearly a story going on, but each episode is almost self-contained in a way that the show isn't scared to explore new ideas and themes, but it's not so episodic that you can just skip episodes because there is a story to follow. This is a story about murdering wizards. See, Kaiman had his head turned into a lizard and is on a quest to get his normal body back, with his companion, Blondie, who upon further inspection, I have determined to be female. A very muscular female. The world of DoroheDoro is plagued by wizard douchebags who think they can do whatever they want because they have magic, man. They exist in another dimension, or the other side of the planet, who knows at this point. I just like to call it the over there. They come into our land, taking our jobs. We're gonna build a wall and make them pay. Because of the wizard's interference in the world of the main cast, things get fucky. Like humans turned into bugs fucky. Usually creating some crazy nuke setting each episode, from the dead coming back to life to our main characters walking around with his own severed head. There's never a dull moment in this show because you'll never be able to expect what happens next. Like when the lizard man finds someone who you think might actually know something about his curse, only to realize that this person looks like a small child and you're wondering if we're really about to get into killing kids. I mean, not like I want to or anything. But as you're scrambling your brain just to figure out how far this show will go, her friend shows up to rescue her by pulling her back into their world. And that's when it hits you. Oh god, oh fuck, oh no, don't do that. No. And this show does not care. It does not care at all, and I am all for it. We start to learn more about the wizard world, or as I said, the over there. And while I started off hating the wizards, I mean our main characters are mass murdering them. Once you get to know them, you start to realize, yeah, they kind of had it coming. But it's such an interesting cast of characters. The wizards all wear these masks for some reason, but it makes them aesthetically different and interesting, along with their own unique magic, like some being able to shoot acid and others being strong enough to punch holes in your chest. Their main boss can turn things into mushrooms, which you think would be the stupidest power in the world, but turns out mushrooms don't do a whole lot, so being turned into one is pretty much game over. It's such an interesting world with their own class systems built on how much magic you have, and it even affects other parts of the world, like using wacky inventions to travel or clean up their house. I realized that these guys aren't evil, in fact they're fun. They breathe such life into the show and are the reasons for its creative moments that I almost don't want to genocide the wizards. Almost. But this show is violent, gory even, but not in the over edgy type way, if that makes sense. Like it never feels like the show is trying to be over the top, it just is and it owns up to it. The violence just feels so right in this universe, like yeah, this is normal here. People just explode sometimes you get turned into bugs, sometimes you just make doors out of human faces. It's just a thing people do, you know? But the overall comedic and lighthearted tone of the show makes it bearable. It never feels too heavy. Shocking, sure, but if you ever watch some really dark shows, the overall tone of DoroheDoro stops it from really feeling like that. Our two main characters work really well together. The lizard man being the fun, lovable, loves to eat, like stabbing withers kind of guy, and his companion, blonde female, who's sort of the straight guy in this relationship. She never tries to stop him from murdering everyone, but she at least does her best to keep them both alive. So they really get to play off each other without either one of them really getting in the way. So I really enjoy the antics they get up to. I usually drop shows that confuse me to this extent, or shows that I feel like are trying too hard to be dark and over the top, but I feel like everything just comes together to make such a unique experience. An experience not offered by many other shows out there. There are not that many shows so unapologetic about what it is. In every episode I'm constantly surprised by just all the ideas it has, and I look forward to each new development. And that's why you should watch DoroheDoro. My current best anime for this season.